we've come a long way since that horrible 15 seconds last July at the Curragh when the stalls opened and nothing happened for a few seconds, have we? Haven't we, with Australia?
Yes, listen, that's just racing and horses, and like I say, when you bring him to the track, it was his first run, and he was very green, and even throughout the race he was quite raw. And he went to the line well, but it was a nice introduction for him, and he made no mistake the next time.
He's always, I know, on the gallop's been very special. But if I said to you it was probably the day that you put Free Eagle to the sword at Leopardstown that the world realised exactly what you'd got, would that be fair?
Yeah, I think so. Listen, I think he's still to show how good he is. So hopefully this is a big year for him.
Picking my words carefully about the Guineas, because obviously, did the splits actually do nobody any favours?
Yeah.
Because you're trying to do two things. You're trying to win your side and trying to presumably have half an eye on what on earth's going on the other side of the track.
Yeah, I suppose the couple of probably the first and the second probably thought that they would have won anyway if we'd have come up in one bunch, and I felt that I might have won if we came up in one bunch. I had to race from 2.5 down on my own, and a horse that only ever ran around Leopardstown, and he had 2 runs up to Curragh and around Leopardstown. Listen, I don't know if it made much difference or not, but I felt that if I had a target or a lead for a bit longer, I might have won.
Have you always felt this was a Derby horse, and if you could win a Guineas en route, it would have been a bonus?
Yeah, well, I think he's by a Derby winner out of an Oaks winner. He never showed that he never lacked any speed, but obviously, given his pedigree and everything, you'd imagine the Derby is always where he was going to end up. But he always showed loads of pace, and we always thought that he'd be well able to be very competitive in the Guineas.
And the fact that he's been through the Guineas and through all the pre-race stuff and all the parade and so on, presumably is a great help now as you come to think about Epsom, isn't it?
Yeah, well, that was never going to be a problem with him. He's so laid back and so chilled out and takes everything in his stride that a lot of horses can be quite on edge, but that was something that I was never worried about.
And how much of a help is it to Joseph O'Brien that he can draw on the Camelot experience now, of having been there and done it?
Listen, it doesn't hurt, but I suppose, isn't looking forward to Australia this year now, I think is what it's all about.
It's just a question now of making sure everything goes according to plan, because I'm getting some very positive vibes. You must be too. Yeah, I know you don't ride him every day, but just to see the way he's around the place, he seems very much at ease with himself.
Yeah, listen, like I say, he's an unbelievable constitution and attitude, and nothing bothers him and nothing phases him, and hopefully that he can bring that to Epsom and show what he can do on Derby Day.
Are you excited?
Yeah, if I wasn't excited, I shouldn't be doing the job.
What's the feeling like, because you've done it? Is there any feeling like walking down into that little circle under the stands at Epsom with the Queen and everybody else looking down and saying Derby winner?
No, I listen. There's all the big races in the world, but there's only one Derby, and there's only one Epsom Derby, and that's the one I think every jockey dreams about. Growing up.
The Derby situation seems to be settled in terms of it's all systems go. You've ridden a lot of fillies this week as well, and a lot's happened. If I said that the situation not just here but with the whole of the 3-year-old fillies looks rather messier than the colts, is that a fair comment?
Yeah, I think it probably is. It's probably still quite open. I rode a couple of fillies during the week. I suppose Palace ran well in Leopardstown. She came in this season, and she probably ran a bit flat, but she ran well, just beat. And like you say, I suppose the fillies on the scale is probably a bit more open than the colts.
It does seem as though all the fillies, Charles, they've all finished in the heat. They all finished in the heat again yesterday, didn't they?
Yes, yeah.
So looking forward to it. And now I suppose the thing is you've got to almost take the Derby out of your mind, because we're 4 weeks away. There's a lot of important horses to ride in the intervening period. But you're so relaxed. Do you feel more relaxed than you were with Camelot simply because you've got that behind you?
No, listen, listen, obviously it was great with Camelot. It was unbelievable, but I suppose you just want to do it again. It's like anything, when you do it once and you want to go back and do it again, it doesn't last forever.
His name was Oliver Twist, wasn't he? Went back and asked for more.
Yeah, listen, exactly, but listen, I won't feel greedy going for it.